Hello, 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 everybody. I am your androgynous AI game show host from the future, Caster. It is good to see you all. Good evening, good evening, good evening. Excuse me. Sorry for the slight delay in us getting started. Just making myself cozy, just making myself comfortable. Mostly because the in the real world, in meat space, one of the lights in here, or the main light in here, blew out, and it is a very difficult one to replace. It's not one that you could just go to your regular kind of like supply store and buy a replacement one. So we've had to do a whole bunch of replacement lighting in here, so the tech that captures my movements actually works correctly. So we're just getting all that out of the way. Oh, and also while I was out hunting for those light bulbs, even though I wasn't able to go and get one, I did get myself a hot water bottle. So we are very cozy. We are very cozy today. Yes, yes, yes. I hope you're all doing well. Yes, meat space. Meat space. I live in cyberspace, and you disgusting flashbags live in meat space. Absolutely. Did you not know the term? Have you not heard that term before? But yes, I hope you're all having a good evening, that you have your liquid cool. Oh my god, liquid cooling. Yes, I have my own liquid cooling. But for my birthday, some very, very good friends of the channel commissioned some art that I have not been able to integrate into my stream yet, but I haven't had the chance to show y'all. And there we go. Let's call this liquid cooling because it's important. We got a very important, very, very important item that I need to show you all before we go and play a video game today. Where is it? I didn't put it in fan art, did I? Yeah, I did. Okay, sick. So, friends, oh my god, it's huge. It's very big. It's very big. Look how big this is. Yeah, the lad. Yeah, you know, fucking A. Like, so because I talk a lot about making sure that we're liquid cooling. This has been done by I know them as Max or Pineapple, but the actual kind of handle they go by is not that. Actually, the handle that they go by, their art handle that they go by on Twitter is actually a little spicy. The content they have is a little spicy, so I will refrain from sharing them that way. But yes, they're very cool. They're very cool. I play video games with them a lot. But it's such a sweet present that they gave me. I really appreciate that. I need to find a way to go and put that in our Be Right Back screen. I will find a way. Currently, our Be Right Back screen doesn't necessarily have the framing scope for it, but I might turn it into, it would be cute to turn it into like a montage of different fan arts or something. Or maybe I kind of have it as part of the transition shot to go to BRB. That'd be good. Yeah. Anyway, Top Deck Tuesday today. Yes, thank you once again for joining me. We actually have two separate games. I am already set to Yu-Gi-Oh! Master Duel because I think I was smart and did the majority of my tech setup in advance, so I should already be at the right video game. Yeah, I am. We're not on Monster Hunter or anything like that. So yes, we're going to start off playing Yu-Gi-Oh! Master Duel, which literally came out like maybe 4 days ago, and immediately jumped to like the third most played game on Steam. I know how to play Yu-Gi-Oh! But Yu-Gi-Oh! Isn't one of my games, right? Like I was taught some years ago, and they've added in a whole bunch of new mechanics that I don't know at all. Or I've learned by playing some of the tutorial stuff like yesterday. But it's never been a game I got like into, right? So the fact that they've gone and released a big new one means that it's like, oh, maybe this would be a good opportunity for me to learn. Maybe I would go and find that it's like you know, my jam, and it's one that I kind of like get really into. But we'll see. We'll see. As I understand, not even as I understand, I know it has something of a story mode where apparently we learn the deep lore of some of the cards across. It's like 10,000, 20,000 card history, rather than like a story mode that we're used to doing on this channel. Because, you know, a lot of the card games that we've been streaming so far have been very, very story driven. So it's not going to be that. We are going to go and do some story mode, but it is not going to be Inscription. I don't even think it's going to be a Pokemon TCG Game Boy level in terms of like a game writing, unfortunately. But maybe it will be fun. I'm gonna get the game up, and then we're gonna get into it, please. Master Duel, thank you. What we're going to do is I'm going to go and play a decent chunk of those, because what that also does, this is a free-to-play game. Yeah, there has been a handful of other Yu-Gi-Oh games available on Steam that are paid for and have, as I understand, more robust story modes. So the fact that this does not is, you know, it is what it is. So, well, yeah, we'll get into it. We'll get into it. We'll see how much fun we have. Let's go over here. Actually, let's make sure we have audio first. Let's make sure we have some background music, not super loud. How is this against my voice? Oh, wait, hold on. Because you're going to be hearing background music. Check. Hold on. Hey. Hey, you should be showing Master Duel, please. Good. Okay, sick. Why do we not see the video game? Sorry, hold on. It should be fine. Give me a second. We're going to do this, and then we're going to go and do this, then we're going to do this, and then reveal it again. There we go. Cool. Sorry about that. So yes. We have solo mode here. I have played through the kind of like basic tutorial stuff where there is no story. It just teaches you how to play the game. I'll be explaining as I go the stuff that I'm doing, which will be a lot faster than the game explaining it to us, because the game is not super good at really explaining in fine detail how the game is played. But yes, so we're going to unlock more than these two as we go. But as I understand, playing this particular chapter will not only tell us the deep lore of the cards involved in that particular archetype, but unlock those cards so then we can use them in battle later. Use Emperor spell and trap cards for successful tribute summons to activate powerful effects. The Emperors are the very embodiment of destruction. Obliterate all. Yes. Okay. So I clicked through the scenario just to make sure that my framing was correct. We earned some cards, but it's not super important. The Absolute Monarch. I'm gonna get our story reading voice on. Shall I do this without the filter, actually, maybe? It's fine. You can have the robot voice while I do the narration. In this world, some beings embody the concept of destruction. Their dignified appearance and behavior were like those of monarchs. No one knew for what purpose the monarchs sought destruction of the world. They wield their paranormal powers and reduce everything in their sight to nothingness. Thunder booms before them, and trees turn brittle. They boil the mountains and crack the earth. They conjure storms and submerge all into unfathomable darkness. That one on the right has an afro. The world steeped in turmoil and rage, subsumed by violence. And when there is nothing more to destroy, they move on to the next land, searching for further destruction. All that witness this great destruction shudder in fear. It is the fate of any unfortunate enough to be in their path to disappear in an instant. And among the destroyers of this world, there is an alpha. Not like that kind of alpha. Its overwhelming power of intimidation lays other destroyers prone, and it possesses untold strength. Erebus, the Underworld Monarch. Erebus, the Underworld Monarch, sits on his throne in the darkest of darkness, looking on at the destruction of the world as if it were the most natural thing. Cool. Hey, good evening, Captain. You are here for Yu-Gi-Oh! We're going to do a practice duel. Have you played Yu-Gi-Oh! Before, Captain? Ooh. You played a little bit of this. Nice, 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 nice. I've played Scatterings. Myth. Yeah. No, exactly the same. I played like Yu-Gi-Oh! World Championship 2008 on DS on like my R4 flash cart, right? That's probably the most that I played, and that only had that would have had tuna monsters. But I don't even think I even interacted with those, really. It was mostly just normal and effect monsters, right? So there's so much that has happened in the world of Yu-Gi-Oh! As a game that I am not familiar with. What makes a Monarch deck unique? When your tribute summons are successfully executed, you will be able to use a range of powerful effects. Take on your opponent with level 5 and 6 monsters that you can bring out easily, or level 8 monsters that have even more formidable effects. You can customize your deck in many ways to experiment with dueling, with a range of strategies using the Monarch spell and trap cards. Cool. So in these tutorial battles, the CPU always goes first. Oh, that's a lot of text. Okay. It's fine. Yeah, we have drawn Idea, the Heavenly Squire. Summon Idea, the Heavenly Squire, and activate its effect. So, yes, the CPU always goes first and does a bunch of mystery things. Sometimes we're handheld through these tutorials and it's quite linear. Sometimes what we're doing is actually the tutorial is what the CPU is doing, and we can entirely break the tutorial by just being good at the game. Anyway, this Heavenly Squire is an 800 attack, 1000 defense, 1-star creature. If this card is normal or special summoned, so if we play it onto the field pretty much, we can special summon one monster with 800 attack / 1000 defense from your deck in defense position except itself. Also, you cannot special summon any monsters from the extra deck for the rest of this turn. If this card is sent to the graveyard, we can target one of our banished, so exiled, Monarch spells and traps and add it to our hand. Okay, so we can do this, we can summon it, and then we can immediately summon from our deck another card with the same stats. Like, for example, Edeos, the Underworld Squire. If this is normal or special summoned during your main phase, we can tribute summon one monster in addition to the normal summon and set. Which might be able to supersede the fact that we... because this is happening before that sub-effect happens. So we can tribute summon immediately. Level 8 Mobius, the Mega Monarch. What a name. 2800 attack. Yes. So by destroying these two, hopefully that second effect about not being able to use the extra deck from this thing doesn't fire. This is probably immediately very complicated. Oh, what's its special effect? You can tribute this card when this card is tribute summoned. You can target up to 3 spell and trap cards. Oh, how convenient. There are 3 right there. Actually, you can't see my cursor, can you? Let's capture cursor. I don't know whether... Oh yeah, you can see my cursor now. That's probably going to be quite useful so you can see what I'm poking at. I've been considering downloading this, but my most distinct game memories are from middle school involve me enjoying Dungeon Dice Monsters much more than the card game. Yeah. As I understand, Master Duel is for those who are really interested in learning how to play the game at a duelist versus other people level, if that makes sense. So this game is really, really good if you are interested in playing other people on a regular basis, and maybe less so if you're just interested in story or building kind of like gimmick decks. The way that this works is that it's really easy to build one deck for free, just one. But if you wanted to build multiple different decks or keep rotating what kind of deck you're using, then this game could potentially be quite expensive. So if you want to build something interesting and competitive, you can, and do that quite cheaply. But we'll get to that. We'll get to that when we actually start doing the deck building portion of the stream. We'll get there. So we can destroy 3 spell and trap cards. If we use a water monster to summon this, your opponent could not activate targeted cards. Okay. So yeah, we're going to use our special effect because we special summoned it to destroy these 3 spell and trap cards. Oh, in response, it's going to do a thing. It's going to special summon these cards. So rather than being destroyed, we're getting them all summoned to the field. And then they get destroyed anyway. Fair enough. Because they're still trap cards, so they still got destroyed by our effect. I understand. Cool. Anyway. Good one to add to the lineup. Yeah, Dungeon Dice Monsters is technically a tactics game. There's also Duelists of the Roses, like the very much not actually Yu-Gi-Oh game on PS2, which I believe is also a tactics game. So there's options. There are options. Okay, try to summon Spell Striker and the Tricky to secure tributes for tribute summons. Okay. Yes, a Duelist of the Roses is Yu-Gi-Oh! Layered onto the Tudor versus Lancastrians War of the Roses. It's very silly. The music is also absolutely slaps. Twin Thunder Dragon goes to the graveyard, makes this on field. So a thing that I find maybe a little fussy maybe about the newbie experience of this, I realized that I'm actually slightly further to the... Let's nudge my... No, not that. What even is that? Let's nudge my Locket over. Ugh. No, we're doing this. There we go. Hey, Samel. Good evening. Okay. So we have March of the Monarchs. Tribute summon monsters you control cannot be destroyed by card effects. Also, neither player can target them with card effects. Sure. Once during this turn, if you would tribute a monster for a tribute summon, you can tribute 1 monster your opponent controls, even though you do not control it. That's mean. Tenacity of the Mona. Reveal 1 monster in your hand with 2,400 attack and 1,000 defense. Or 28,100 attack. Yeah, we can do that. Add 1 Monarch spell or trap card from your deck to your hand, except this card. You can only activate 1 per turn. Restoration of the Monarchs. You're playing the game too! I see, I didn't know that you were a Yu-Gi-Oh player. You probably know more about the game than I do. We're just working our way through relatively slowly, but we get there. Hey, good evening, bees. Good evening, good evening. Yeah, we're playing a little bit of Yu-Gi-Oh tonight. Activate this card by targeting one monster in your graveyard. We don't have any monsters in our graveyard, so we're not worried about that. Once per turn, you can target 2 Monarch spells or traps in your graveyard, shuffle them into your deck, and draw 1 card. If this card is in your graveyard, you may banish 1 other Monarch spell or trap card from your graveyard. Special summon this card as a... Oh, I see. You can turn it into a creature. I see. We're going to set that. Graveyard. We don't have any cards in our graveyard, so we're not going to worry about that yet. We're going to play Tenacity of the Monarch here to reveal the fact that we have this in our hand. And then we can chain it. You would tribute a monster for another tribute summon. You can tribute 1 monster. No, we don't need that. How is everyone today? Yeah. No, we're good today. Let's see here. So I've not piloted this deck before, so I'm surprised that it's just letting me loose like this. I don't know how this deck is supposed to be used. We're just guessing. You cannot special summon monsters from your extra deck. When you tribute summon a monster, you can activate these effects. Don't care about that. Pantheism of the Monarch. Send 1 Monarch's trial spell trap card from my hand to the graveyard, draw 2 cards. You can banish this card from your graveyard. Okay, so this draws us a card, which is good because we do not have any creatures we can currently use. I think that's going to be the play. So we're going to select this, draw it. From our hand to the graveyard, we don't need that card right now. So we're going to effect activation this. We're going to send this to the graveyard because we don't need it. We're not going to do that. We draw 2 cards. Great. Neither of these cards I can use. They are very, very high level cards. I see. This deck is very pro monarchy. Yes, I agree. No, there's nothing I can do this turn. So we're just going to go to the end step, unfortunately. Discard 1 card and then destroy a card on the field. That's fine. Please, let me draw a monster I can actually use, I beg of you. Add 1, gather your mind from your deck to your hand. That's fine. The Tricky. It is a 5-star monster. Special summon this card from your hand by discarding 1 card. That makes sense. It can target 2 Monarch spell threats on the graveyard, shuffle them into my deck. If this card is in my graveyard, I can exile it. Where is it currently? It's currently in my graveyard. I can exile it to create a creature that's super defensive. Okay. Right. Let's do that. I will banish this card. Here. Cool. This is a stronger thing than he can attack. Okay. Alright, cool. Sick. Draw a card. Eidos the Underworld Squire. Cool. This is a card that we saw before, so we can do something with this card immediately. If this card is normal or special summoned, during your main phase this turn, you can tribute summon 1 monster in addition to your normal summon set. You can only gain this effect once per turn. You can banish this card from your graveyard and then target 1 monster. Okay. So we can summon this now. What does this do again? If you would tribute a monster for a tribute summon, you can tribute 1 monster your opponent controls. Yes, we do want to do that because we want to... What? so we can tribute this thing instead. Fairy effect, this is 2800, 2800, 2800. Let's see. Spend 2 Monarch spell trap cards with different names. The graveyard hand. Yeah. Special summon 1 monster. Oh, okay. Sick. We're gonna do this. Yes. We're gonna tribute this. Cool. And we're gonna tribute this because it's no longer useful anymore. We're gonna summon this. Okay, I get what this deck is supposed to do. And then we can activate this effect. And then we can send some cards to the graveyard that we no longer need. Let's see. We can send that to the graveyard. And then we can send another card to the graveyard. We don't need this one, I don't think. And we can special summon just a card from our deck for free. Good God. We just win? No, we don't quite win this time. Target 1 card on the field and 1 card in either player's graveyard. On top of the deck in any order. And then any additional target, if any, to the hand. Okay. What's this? So many options. No, don't need that. This lets me destroy spell and trap cards. This one's perfect because we've got stuff here that we need to delete. Okay. I'm going to summon this here. Cool. Oh, its effect didn't fire. Ah, if it was tribute summoned, not special summoned. Okay. Tribute summon monsters cannot be destroyed by card effects. Also, neither player can target them with card effects. You cannot summon monsters from the extra deck. What is in our extra deck that we would potentially want to go and make? I don't think anything in here is super important. I mean, that's absurd, but yeah, maybe that's not super necessary. Cool. Is there anything? This is 1000 attack. Not enough to go and win the duel for us. Okay. We're gonna go hit battle step. Alright, cool. Sorry. This is... it requires a lot of thinking. Declare the battle effect of a card. Is this one that's in my graveyard right now? There's so many... This is the first tutorial deck that they give you. I'm just doing the first tutorial mission that they've given me. We're not going to do that this turn. Just going to hit him. Go face. We're just going to go face. We're just going to Unga. Cool. I do like the... Oh, it goes back to my hand at end of turn. I understand. No. I'm not going to activate an effect. Mechanically intense, yes. Pot of extravagance. We'll read what that does in a second. Oh, I chose the Link deck, yes. I understand how Link monsters work though, so that's not a problem. But at the start of my main phase, banish 3 or 6 random face down cards from my extra deck. Face down, draw 1 card for every 3 cards banished. For the rest of the turn, you cannot draw any cards by card effects. Cool. I'll do that. Because we're not using our extra deck, so we can thin a bunch of cards from our extra deck. We don't need to summon a friend. We can draw 2 cards. Excellent. Cool. We win this turn, I think. I can summon Idea the Heavenly Squire, which we will activate. We don't need to chain it. We'll summon this card. Put it here. It's in defense mode, that's fine. We don't need to use the curtain. We can now special summon. What elements are these? This is light and this is darkness. It's water. This is darkness. No, it doesn't have any special effects for darkness. Okay, that's fine. All of these are big, beefy lads, though. Yes, we're going to tribute summon using just... we can change what we're... Right. Cancel. I'm going to summon using the tributing one monster by the effect of... Right, we're going to do not that. We're going to tribute 2 monsters. Yes, we're going to tribute these 2. Cool. Yeah. All right, cool. We didn't even need to do that. We could have just gone face, but we can remove these trap cards. No. Cool. Okay. Battle phase. Go face. Right. No, I don't need to. So pushy. Do you want to activate the trap card now? Well, how about now? Interesting that I got clear but not complete. Oh, I have to be able to beat it using my own deck as well. I see. And I get a bonus card. Right. So I can change decks and use the link generation deck. Select that one. I've not piloted this yet, but I do know how the deck works. So we can try this deck. We can try this fight again, but with a deck that's considerably more sensible. Once per turn, when your monster is targeted for an attack, you can negate that attack. Then special summon one Cyber's normal monster from your hand, deck, or graveyard. All live Cyber's monsters you control gain 300 attack and defense. Once per turn, you contribute one Cyber's monster, then target one face-up opponent monster destroys and destroy it. Yeah! Okay, cool. All link monsters you control gain 300 attack. Once per turn, you can target one monster in the graveyard, shuffle it into the deck. It's a field spell, so we might as well just use that. There's no reason to not. Declares a direct attack while you have 3 or more. Yeah, we don't need to do that yet either. In our deck, we have Link Spider, level 4 or lower. Oh, yeah. And we can start doing silly shit. That's right. I watched a little bit of Yu-Gi-Oh! Vrains when that came out. I say a little bit. I watched like 20 episodes, but this thing is like an 80-episode behemoth. You know what I mean? So we're going to summon this. I can't link summon on my opening turn, maybe? Negate the attack. Yeah, okay. Cool. Assembler. If this is in your hand or graveyard, you can banish 2 other Cyber's monsters from your hand, or face up from the field, special summon this card, but this attack is halved. Once per turn. Right. I don't need to do that right now. End. Oh, okay. Oh shit. Okay. You just had the field clear. I understand. One other spell or trap card I control in the graveyard and target one go. Right. Declares the direct attack if there are 3 or more. I don't have 3 or more in my graveyard, so I can't do that. What we are going to do is set that. We're going to do this. Play it here. We're going to send this to the graveyard because we don't need it right now. We're going to... Oh, I can just destroy anything. I mean, yeah, so I'm going to get rid of your 2400 monster. Once per turn, you can target one monster in your graveyard, shuffle it into the deck. If a card's in the field is destroyed by a card effect, send all monsters next to the graveyard. We are going to go and summon this here. Still can't. Right. We're just gonna hit into battle phase. Just gonna swing for face. And then hope that next turn I can do literally anything. That dark hole really fucked me up like immediately. Oh, it has the direct attack. The graveyard. This card can attack directly. Ah. Okay. Backlinker. If only your opponent controls a monster in the extra monster zone, you can special summon this card from your hand. You can tribute this card, shuffle all monsters from the extra monster zone to the deck. Okay, cool. What can this do on its own? Tribute. Ah, I can destroy that. I see. Let's summon this. It gets stronger because we've got the effect from this. Oh, this isn't... It's a Cyburst monster, but not a Link monster. Oh, all other Cyburst monsters gain 300 attack defense. I see. Okay. So we can go hit to the belt step. Get rid of that. Swing for 1900. Cool. Then on second main phase, we can special summon... What are we special summoning? Proglio. 2 monsters accept tokens. If you control this Link summon card, you can banish this card and one of your monsters to the graveyard. I don't want to do that. No. It's fine. It's fine. Attacks me directly, but that's fine. We're neck and neck on this damage race. When the opponent's monster is... Okay, well that's good now, actually. I do not have 3 or more Cyburst monsters in my graveyard, though. We're just gonna kind of do what we did before, I think. I need another creature to be able to actually have my deck pop off in the way that it's supposed to. So that's just gonna go away. We're just gonna hit for 1900. Cool. End. Alright. Definitely attrition based, but reggae. Jelly Cannon. When the monster declares an attack, target 1 monster on the field, shuffle it into the deck. Well, that would have been useful like a turn ago. That would have been very useful a turn ago. If only your... I can't do anything with that. Once per turn, you can target 1 monster in your graveyard, shuffle it into the deck. Right, okay. Yeah. I guess I just hit for 1600. What a mess. I think I pulled a very mediocre opening hand. But it's fine. Unless things go horrendously wrong and we lose our unit, we win next turn. They're not doing nothing? Okay. Link Streamer. When a Cyburst monster is normal or special summoned to your field, while this is on the field, you can special summon a data token. I see. We are going to normal summon this because we want a backup. Yeah. Cool. 1600 attack. That's not a problem because we're going to go to battle step, and then this is just going to go and hold on. Huh. Yeah. Go away. Ah! I didn't realize it worked that way. Yes. Bye. That's very good. You can just use that to remove a blocker for free. That's a really good utility card. Nice. And now it is complete because I did the 2 different things. Okay, cool. And I get a new card. Neato. I do not have enough items to be able to unlock the thing. Okay. And so, having beaten the story, we then unlock the basic version of this deck. Cool. More plot. The advances of the monarchs, who embody the very concept of destruction, continue. How many countless worlds must they have destroyed? Lightning storms, blizzards, lava, and seismic catastrophe. All manners of destruction assail the world. As they advance, the monarchs grow ever stronger, perpetually pushing the boundaries of destruction. Their power defies all matter equally. There is no way to discern whether or not the monarchs are aware of what they destroy. They advance, thoroughly expunging all that enters their fields of vision, no matter the scenery. However, in a land reduced to rubble, from the heavens descended a creator. Ether, the heavenly monarch. A savior descended as if a miracle to a land waiting its destruction. Whether this creator could be counted as one of the monarchs is unknown. The ground in which the creator has landed slowly begins to revive. The day will surely come when this land regenerated by the creator will be destroyed again. Nonetheless, with no reward, Ether, the heavenly monarch, fills this ruined world with a light of rebirth. Sure, Jan. Yeah. And then we get the deck that we can use. No, thank you. I'm all right. I'm good. Okay, so this is important. This is important, and it's a thing we'll be discussing later. In this game, there are actually we will go to the store. We will go to the store because it's easier to show you this way. We're not going to do this though. We are going to back out. Shop. Cool. So again, this is a free-to-play game. Let's do some of this now because this will be relevant later. So we can purchase card packs, right? And the card packs we use to go make our decks, and we can also buy all sorts of cool other things. If you want to go and buy normal packs, there is... Oh, sorry, I didn't read. Come go tap this message. Now that you've declined to activate a trap card, would you like to activate your trap card in response to decline to activate your trap card? Yeah. So the perpetual pack that is available to open at all times is the Yu-Gi-Oh! Master Duel Master Pack. This has every card available in the game, which is something like 8,500 cards. Opening cards like this is silly because there is no way you will be able to build a coherent deck. Unlike Magic the Gathering or say Pokemon, where there are a whole bunch of different elements or like types. So as long as you are building all lightning in Pokemon or all water or all island in Magic the Gathering, it doesn't really matter what packs you open as long as you can use cards of that color. Yu-Gi-Oh! Doesn't work that way. Yu-Gi-Oh! Has lots of archetypes, so we were just playing around with the Monarch archetype, and so cards that are not the Monarch archetype, unless they are really, really good in their own right, don't do anything in a Monarch deck. And this game is kind of very much encouraging you to build decks that make sense within the same archetype. So it's impossible to build an archetypal deck using master packs. However, they give you smaller listings. Star Force and Revival of Legends are only available for a limited number of time, and these have some of the cards. It should probably say cards included in this pack. So this has what, 80? Is it actually 80? Okay, so this has 80 cards in it rather than 8,000. Let me see if I can actually prove that this is like 8,000 cards included. Oh, less than that. 6,700. Oh, only a difference of like 1,000 bit. Forgive me. But Yes. So there's no way you'll be able to actually really pull cards you specifically want and the archetype you want using this. So they give you these more limited sets with cards that you might want if you are interested in those archetypes. Yes, a touch narrower. But it could be narrower still. Whenever you obtain from a booster pack, or I think in like cards you unlock, a rare or super rare, I think they're called, no. A super rare or an ultra rare card, you unlock a secret pack that is of the archetype of that card. So I think every ultra rare in the game and more or less all super rares in the game belong to a secret pack. And if you obtain that card, you can then pull from these booster packs, which have a much narrower range. Well, not quite. They are 8 cards. 4 of them are from that master list of all 6,700, and then 4 of them are from a very, very narrow list. So this is how you are able to go and make a deck using even though. So this is how you're able to go and build a deck of a specific archetype, is by opening these blind packs that give you just random super rares and ultra rares. They unlock secret packs, so if you liked that ultra rare, you can go and get all the rest of the cards that are relevant. Or you can craft cards by destroying cards of a specific rarity. So shall we do some of that now? We've got enough views. This is a thing to explain. I assume the people who are tuning in are interested in working out these bits and pieces. So we're gonna go and do a thing. So one of the things that they go and give you out the bat are these bundle deals. This is like buying a set of boosters, like you were going to go and buy them from here, but they're way cheaper. So to go and buy 10 packs is 1,000 gems here. To go and buy these, I think it's still 10. These 10 packs is 750. So it's just de facto cheaper, and you go and get an additional rare card that is useful in a lot of things. Bees, I'm sorry this explanation is super long. This game's fucking complicated. I'm sorry. We'll get to actually like clapping people with cardboard in a bit, I promise you. So what we're gonna go and do, before anything else, we're gonna go and buy these. It gives us a super rare card for free, which means that we go and unlock some of those like special bits and pieces. So let's go and open some packs, because people like pack openings. Oh, you're enjoying it. Good. This is useful for anybody who's willing to go and give this game a whirl, because the game doesn't really explain this shit to you, right? So if you didn't know this, and you didn't know how this game worked in particular, you might just roll up and go and open a bunch of master packs, spend all of these free gems you've got, and be like, I don't have any cards that make sense in a deck with each other. And yeah, because that's not how you get the cards that make sense with each other, unfortunately. So we're gonna go and open these packs. Pack openings, let's go. There's actually a specific archetype of deck that I want to build, and we're gonna go through it together. Oh! I actually got one. Sick. So the deck that I want to build is called a Ghostrick Deck. And this is one of the key cards to the deck that I want to build. It's a mill deck. It makes people discard cards off the top of their deck so they don't get to play their deck properly. And so I just got this without having to do anything. Sick. It's not rare, so that's probably why. But hell yeah. Nice. Next. Oh, I'm sure there's enough popcorn to go around, Crying Cryptid. So we just opened a super rare, and this gave us the secret pack for that super rare. So if for some reason I wanted to go and open Dragons of Dark Steel as an archetype, it might be just for Link monsters, maybe, we'll see. Then I would be able to open booster packs that give me more cards that work with this. Oh, Madolche is also a card type that I'm familiar with. Cute. Nice. Madolche cards are really cute. They are like high fantasy adventurers, but themed around sweets. So Madolchi Queen Tiramisu, for example. Very cute. I just want to build a deck full of cute cards. Oh, shit, okay. Bruh. So again, we get new. So and it continues. It continues in this particular fashion, where we open these packs. Oh, we saw that before. The embodiment of Adolphus. We were fighting against these earlier. It's a trap card that turns into a creature. Ooh, this one's rainbow colored. Who even knows if this actually increases our odds by any stretch of the imagination? So we've got another super rare. Oh! That grass looks greener is definitely a card that I know is supposed to be super good. If you have more cards in your deck than your opponent does, send cards from the top of your deck to the graveyard so you have the same number of cards in deck as your opponent. So many decks in Magic the Gathering. Fuck me. So many decks in Yu-Gi-Oh! So many decks in Yu-Gi-Oh! Are about graveyard matters. In fact, both the Monarch deck that we just played and the Cyberse Link deck that we played cared about creatures in the graveyard. And so this just makes that easier. Especially since Pokio the Gathering. Yeah. No, exactly. They're all the same fucking game. They're not. They're all very, very different in how they work. But yeah, because the opponent in Yu-Gi-Oh, as I understand, people are trying to dig through their decks really fast to find their useful cards. So this just lets you throw most of your deck into the graveyard, which you can then use to do a bunch of silly things. A bunch of Ruddy Rose Dragon. Ooh. So Rose Dragons, I know, is an archetype that you can get. So yeah, we can summon Rose Dragons. Not what I'm going to be building today, though. Actually, should we just go through the like fuck story mode? Shall we just make a deck together? Because this is, I think, probably the most entertaining part of the process. Okay, cool. Just looking at all these rare cards. I never really understood like pack opening streams, and then I'm going to be doing a pack opening stream very soon for Magic the Gathering. So I guess I'm just going to learn firsthand how to enjoy a pack opening stream. But maybe this is exciting. I mean, I don't know what any of these cards are, so I'm going to be looking at these cards and being like, yeah, this looks neat. This looks neat. I don't know what the fuck this is, but it looks cool. Oh, here we go. Number 42, Gimmick Puppet of Strings. Isn't this just the secret boss from Undertale chapter, from Deltarune chapter 2? Real ones in the chat know. Deltarune chapter 2 final boss right here. Yeah. I don't know what the fuck this is, but it looks cool. How I played almost every game ever. Yeah, We found new card packs. Yeah! And we got Ash Blossom and Joyous Spring, which is actually a really useful card. So, we've now unlocked all of these secret card packs. Whenever you unlock a secret card pack, as I understand, you get to open one pack of them for free. But we'll do that in a little bit. We're just going to purchase the rest of these because this is just mathematically more sensible than opening packs otherwise. So we're just gonna kind of push ourselves at these. We're gonna go a little faster because we've gone through the process of all this now. We understand how this goes. Cool. Nothing good in that pack apparently. An SR, we do not get a key for that one though, so it's not important. Go and open all this. Cyber Petite Angel, I remember. I think I've seen that in the anime before. Cyber Angel. Ooh, Rainbow one. It might be good. We genuinely have no idea of knowing. It might just be bullshitting us. You got 2 ultra rares in one pack. Very nice. Oh, this card is also super important. This card is also super important. The deck that I want to build apparently has this card in it. Once per turn, if an Xyz monster, because that's how you pronounce XYZ, it's Xyz. If an Xyz monster battled this turn, you can also summon Xyz summon Divine Arsenal AA Zeus Sky Thunder, what a fucking name, by using 1 Xyz monster you control as a material. Transfer its materials to this card. You can detach 2 materials from this card, send all other cards from the field to the graveyard. Yeah, no, me too. I didn't fucking pass like phonetics just to be absolutely abused with Xyz. Big B's. You gotta kind of like decide, oh well no, you said acting name. I was kinda like, this feels more like a rapper name. Like would it be like a big Xyz? Would it be young Xyz? Little Xyz? Once per turn, if another card you control is destroyed by battle or an opponent's card effect, you can attach 1 card from your hand, deck, or extra card to this card as material. You can detach 2 materials from this card. Okay. So this is your screen clearer, and it does 3,000 damage. Okay, sick. Got it. Yeah, that card's apparently super, super good in the deck that I want to build. So I'm glad that we just opened it and I don't have to make it. The whole thing. I gotta say it every time, like a Tram Called Quest. Oh, the AA Zeus motherfucking name. Yeah. So, Cybers isn't the deck that I want to build, but I think the cards look really cool. So I think I'm probably going to keep the Cybers cards around because I think they look neat. They look like they've just escaped from like Phantasy Star Online. They're neat. I like them. Technically, if it's an SR or if it's a super rare and ultra rare that isn't for the archetype I want to build, I'm supposed to trash it. But some of these cards look cool. What can I tell you? Excuse me, what the fuck is this? Performer Pal, Trampolinks. Also note that this is nonsense, right? What this is entirely nonsense. So this is called a pendulum card. They go in your spell area, and they do a weird thing. But we're not going to worry about that because apparently pendulum cards are really bad. They were just a bad thing that this game invented. Performer Pal Trampolinks. Yes. I mean, we got a decent number of ultra rares. Clear Wing Fast Dragon, which is another apparently pendulum tuner synchro card. Lord, I couldn't even tell you. We're getting a lot of these rainbow looking ass cards. Well, maybe they'll be good. We'll see. I mean, a tune deck would be really funny, but we're not building the archetype. We're not building tunes. We're focusing on the type that we said that we would build. Apparently, the tune archetype is really bad anyway, so we shouldn't. But like, oh, okay. So, even though I stream a lot of my games on air, tabletop RPGs, I mean, there is a tabletop RPG campaign that I ran and got really, really emotionally invested in that I did off air. The Strange Tales of Mainframe City Academy. It was like a net battlers, Mega Man Battle Network stand-up kind of thing. And because it was off air, I'm like, oh, I don't need to go through the process of like commissioning new art for stuff like the net navies and the player characters. So I used a lot of like RPG render art for people, and then a fuck ton of Yu-Gi-Oh art to represent net navies, because the design aesthetic is surprisingly similar, right? And this was one of the arts that I used because it was really cute. Oh, Big Bees? Big Bees. There is a tabletop RPG called Net Battlers. Man, fuck this game right now. I'm gonna go and link you. I'm gonna link you the one shot that we streamed. That was run in Net Battlers. And you can go and bookmark it to go and watch it another time. Not right now, we're live. Don't watch it now. Don't watch it now. But here, just for you, doing a Y2K nostalgia themed running around an abandoned mall one shot in Net Battlers. The game designed by a very, very good friend of mine, Will Yule, who'll actually be joining me on stream on Thursday to go and play a Pokemon Nuzlocke. So you get to, you want to go and ask, oh yeah, you were also part of it, Come and Go Tavern. It's how we met. Cool. And so we did that one relatively fast, and then this one we're just going to actively skip through because we now understand what this is, and we're just going to scroll through on the other side. So we're going to open all these. I'm going to hit skip. We found new card packs. Cool. We got Solemn Judgment. Excellent. Did we find anything in this that I can use later? Probably not. Probably not. There's a lot of rose cards. Okay. So now when we go to packs, we have this section for secret pack. You see, so these are all the secret packs that we unlocked. When you unlock a secret pack, it is available for 24 hours. I didn't get it for free. You're supposed to be able to unlock one of these for free. Maybe not. I think it's if you craft them. Okay. So say for example, I wanted to make a Beloved Dolls archetype deck. I can go and just open packs in that archetype. So if I wanted to build Madolche, for example, we can go and get the Madolche cards in here. The limited availability is not permanent. After the day and it goes away, if you then get another ultra rare or secret rare, another super rare, ultra rare in that folder again, it unlocks again, if that makes sense. So you can continue to unlock the secret pack, but it is a bit of a trap because you're like, oh, this is only available for a limited time. I don't know which ones to choose. Oh no. Which one do I choose? And it's fine. You just go and pick the archetype that you want. It's okay. You don't need to do any of that shit. Anyway, we need to now. Let's go in there. Oh, I got some mission clears, so I can go and get some additional gems. I think. Claim all my cards at once. Cool. Unlimited missions, claim all at once. We found a secret pack and we got a whole bunch of gems for doing that, which is amazing. Cool. Right. We are going to make a new deck. We're going to copy from public deck because the people have made decks themselves and you can look at them and copy them and then make them yourself. So I am specifically making a Ghostrick Deck. So I can search and then we can see various decks that use the Ghostrick archetype. For example, this one. And then we can see what's in it. Ghostrick Jianshi, Ghostrick Lantern, Ghostrick Mary, Ghostrick Doll, Nekumusume. Not a card I know. Once per turn, you can change this card to a face-down defense position. Level 4 home. Special summon. Change that monster face-down. Must be another Ghostrick on the field to resolve this effect. Sure. Jack Frost. The Sea Turtle Kaiju. Huh. Not a card I was expecting to be any archetype. The Heat Waves, Ghostrick Mansion, Book of Moon, Ghostrick Vanish, Ghostrick Scare, Floodgate Trap Hole, Summon Limit, Ghostrick Knight. This doesn't quite have the things that I want in it. So I think I could be more specific and put Skeleton. Okay, so this should be giving me cards that specifically include Ghostrick Skeleton in the listing. Oh, this is the exact deck I think that I wanted. Maybe? Or more or less, it tries to do the strategy that I want anyway. Ghostrick Skeleton doesn't seem to be in the listing. It's fine. We can adapt it. Oh, we have just the one Ghostrick Skeleton. But this looks like the deck that I saw online on the internet. And then Ghostrick Dullahan is the rarest card on the list. Okay, cool. So we are going to copy this deck. I'm going to copy it. Cool. So now we have this deck. We can edit it. So now that we've copied the deck from somebody else's set, we can see what cards we already have and which cards we don't have yet. So we have, for example, this Ash Blossom, because we opened it from that pack a little while ago, or Lightning Storm, or Ghostrick Museum. Apparently we opened one of those at one point. For the ones that we don't have, what we can do is trash cards we don't need and then turn them into cards we can use. So we can, for example, filter only ultra rares, and I can, for example, infinite impermanence is actually apparently pretty useful, so we might want to keep that. Subterra Guru. Who's this motherfucker? We're not using the Subterra archetype, so we can just dismantle this card. And then it goes away. And we can generate cards. So by dismantling that card, I can generate this one. Using an ability. And because we made an ultra rare, we got the key for that ultra rare, so we can now open booster packs that are specifically to this theme. You get what I mean? Does that make sense on how that works? So you can go and find a deck that somebody else has made, which is a really, really good idea if you're not used to doing deck building, because one of the best ways to learn how to play a deck archetype is just to play one that somebody else has made and pilot it for a while and then learn slowly what you do and don't want to include. Then, once you've copied the deck, you can go to this screen and see what cards you're missing. It will be most of them. Then you can dismantle all those packs that we opened for really cheap, because we don't need those super rares and those ultra rares. So we can just make those. And then when we unlock that super rare ultra rare, we get the themed booster, and then we can open a fuck ton of that themed booster to get the remainder of the cards. For now though, we actually have a bunch of points to spend, so we might as well just spend them on actually making some of these things off the gate. I know that this card is useful. Actually, let's go and make these first, because this is more important for us to go and make them. Ghostrick is reasonably good to work with, because apparently this archetype doesn't have that many ultra rares. As you can notice, the majority of the specific ultra rares are in the extra deck rather than in the main deck, which is really useful. Let's see. We can afford to make one more. Let's go make a Ghostrick Mary. Cool. And then we can start making some rares. Let's go and make 2 of these. We want 1 Ghostrick Stein. We want 2 spell Swords of Concealing Light. And then we want some normal cards as well. So we want stuff like Ghostrick Vanish or Ghostrick Parade and things like that. Let's see. We might be getting a lot of these just in opening packs. Yeah, we have a lot of these floating, so we might save some of these and actually just start opening some packs instead. So when you, it seems that if you unlock your secret pack by creating a card, not by opening boosters, you have to make the card in the archetype. You then get a free pull. So we're going to get that free pull. So this is a really, really good example of how these theme boosters work. The first 4 cards are from the pool of 6,700. And then the latter 4 are from the theme archetype. So you notice that the remaining 4 are all from Ghostrick. This means that you are going to be looking for the rare cards in this latter half. So we saw when we were opening packs before and some of them were really shiny or whatever. We're hoping that it's going to be on the latter side of things. Cool. One final important thing to highlight is that always open packs of 10, not single packs. Because opening packs of 10s, you are guaranteed to get a super rare in every 10 packs, where you are made no guarantees at all by opening packs individually. So only ever open packs of 10. And we're going to do this a whole bunch until we kind of get all the bits and pieces we need. We are just going to skip. And sometimes we gain new archetypes anyway. Neato. Not Ghostrick Break was the one we were looking for. Ghostrick Mansion, I think, was also one we were looking for. Ghostrick Dullahan was one we were definitely looking for. We got a bunch of Spectres. Look at all those rares that are now filled in. We've only just opened 1 booster pack and we've already ticked off, excuse me, a lot of things in our list. So let's go back to our deck again. A lot of this is already filled in. We've filled in a lot of our normal cards and stuff just from opening that 1 pack because it's all in the archetype we want and it saved us a fuck ton of time. It's not opened everything. We only got 1 Jack Frost, for example. We still have a couple of super rares that were still floating, but it saved us a fuck ton of time. Secret packs. Where is our ghost friend? Mischievous Spectres. 10 packs. Skip. We got the Ghostrick Mary, Ghostrick Fairy that we were looking for. We were looking for a Ghostrick Alucard as well. White Wing Magician we are not looking for. Cute card though, like that design. The beginning of the end. What a strange looking spell card. If you have 7 or more dark monsters in your graveyard, banish 5 dark monsters from your graveyard, draw 3 cards. Ah. A lot of things that we were looking for. A lot of things that we were looking for. Let's go open one more, just to... Oh, we're definitely getting some ultra rares, apparently. Yeah, 2 ultra rares. Neither of them in the archetype we want, but that is okay. We can turn them into dust to get the bits and pieces we need. Okay, so with a whole bunch of new cards bought, and I think we get rewarded for opening and doing a bunch of things in terms of, yeah, we've generated some cards and dismantled some cards and we've been rewarded for that. Cool. So we can, it kind of just, you know, loops in on itself for a while. You're very heavily rewarded for doing this process to make your first deck, and then after that you don't have any of these additional gems that you got for free at the start of the game because you've spent them all on opening these cards, and you've turned all those archetypes that you didn't have into dust. So it becomes a whole thing of having to be really careful about what you actually want to make. Dimension Shifter. If you have no cards in your graveyard, you can send this card from your hand to the graveyard. Until the end of next turn, any card sent to the graveyard is banished instead. Oh, but this is interesting also. If you don't know where to go get a card, you can click How to Obtain. And it goes and tells you where you can obtain them, so you can only obtain this card in Master Pack, for example. Sorry, excuse me one moment. Oh, okay, not an immediate thing. Good. We want our Ghostrick Alucard. We're not going to get rid of that. We have 2. We want one more, apparently. Tri-Brigade Shiraig, the Ominous Omen. Beast Warrior Ultra Rare. We do not care about that. We can absolutely dismantle it. Subterra Guru. We don't care about Subterras. Oh, it's just because we've already dismantled it. It's just in our inventory. Unchained Abomination. Unchained Abomination. South. That might be useful in the thing. Infinite Permanence is useful. Crystal Gal. If this card is normal summoned or special summoned, you can activate its effect during the end phase of this turn. Add 1 level 5 or higher water monster from your deck to your hand. We're not doing a water monster archetype, so that can also go. Oh, in general, it costs... You have to dismantle 3 cards of a rarity to make a card in that rarity. So you want multiples of 3. You want multiples of 30, I guess, in your thing. We're not going to be making Toon Kingdom. And if we can dismantle one more that we don't need, we're not making a Ruddy Rose Dragon deck so we can dismantle. Cool. So let's go make some ultra rares. This. And this. Apparently that was a new archetype we unlocked. Neato. And we can do one more. We've not managed to get any Ghostrick Angel of Mischief, so I know we need at least 2. Oh. Oh, apparently that is also its own archetype. Fantastic. So we've gone through all of those. Astounding, stellar, love that for me. Let's look at our SRs that we no longer need. Scapegoat, Performer Pal, Kuribahubu, Stellar Knight to Delteros. Yeah, Stellar Knight is not a thing that we're not working with Teller Knights at all, so we can dismantle that. A White Wing Magician is cute, but does not need to be here. Witchcrafter Creation. Witchcrafter is also not an archetype we're working with, so we can dismantle that too. Spellcaster monster, that's too generic to want to get rid of, I think. Amazoness, we're not working in that archetype either. Shutendoji. A zombie deck. Nope, not working in that. Insector Hornet. We're not working in Insectors either. There are so many archetypes in this game, like too many. Hieratic Sky Dragon Overlord. Steel Swarm Hercules. A Doki Doki. We're not working in a rock monster deck either. Dismantle it. We don't need yous. Reptilian Lamia. And so on and so forth. Actually, we have quite a lot of SRs now, so we can just kind of like make some of the things we're just missing. Twin Twisters, we can generate that. Oh, whoops. This we don't have and can generate. Barricade, Borg, Blocker. Nightmare Phoenix. Nightmare Cerberus. What's this? Slacker Magician. Okay. Cool. Let's go and... We almost have everything we need. To be honest, our priorities should probably be making sure that our main deck is fully functional. Our extra deck is not as important to kind of finish off. Let us go to rare cards that we can get rid of. Swordsman. Well, this is flip summoned card games. Huh. That's funny, but not a card. Well, that might be useful. Gizmic Yata, the Gleaming. The specific archetype we don't care about. Oh, we got more than one of them. Lilybot. Orbital 7. Sorry, this is a repetitive part of the process, but you too will have to do this in order to get all the rare cards that you particularly need for your franchises of deck building. Starduston. We do not have any Dustin cards that we're worried about. Super Heavy Samurai Soul Horns. What a fucking name. Love that. Cool. So now we can go and make some of the rares that we're missing. Gotta grind up the gristle to get to the meat. You know where it be. We are making 2 of these. Any other rares that we're missing? Just this one. Cool. So we're missing 1 normal monster and 2 SRs. Superhuman Samurai Cyber Squad? Yeah, very much that energy. Okay. Let's see. What are some SRs that we know we don't need? Gaia Saber, the lightning. I think we have these that are used in a whole bunch of other. Our Link deck uses them, for example. Caius the Shadow Monarch. We cannot dismantle it because it was given to us. Eradicator Epidemic Virus. Tribute 1 dark monster with that and more attack. We do not have a card in our deck that will do that, I don't think. So that can go. Gladiator Beast United. Yeah. Nope. X-Crawler Synapses. What are these? What are these names? Gridman. I'm not familiar with Gridman as a. I can tell that is a Sentai show, but I have not watched Gridman. And we're keeping Gimmick Puppet. The name's cute. This thing looks rad. Not gonna do anything with it. Gen X controller. Who? I don't know her. Ancient Gear Wyvern. Bye. Right, that should be enough to be able to make the remainder of the things we need. Make that. Cool. Make that. Cool. And normal rarity cards, we have enough stuff floating to just make. So, I'm in a lucky position where not a lot of the cards that I need are ultra rares. A lot of them are just kind of like floating in this extra deck space. I think I should probably go for one more. I should go for one more Ghostrick Dullahan, because I know that that is pretty useful to the strategy at hand. Let's see if I actually have any more ultra rares I can get. Shifter. Palace of the Elemental Lords. Yeah, we don't need that. No idea what the fuck that is. Transformation of that nurse. Clear Wing Fast Dragon. Oh, Gridman was a spiritual spin-off of Ultraman about a group of kids who discover an ancient evil computer virus on the early 90s internet and work with a superhero antivirus program to defend Squad. I mean, that sounds like that would be amazingly my jam. That sounds amazing. Yeah, never heard of it. Never watched it. Never watched of it. Ah, yes, here's the lad. Divine Arsenal AA Zeus Sky Thunder. My actor name. You have to say all of it or it doesn't work. Reinforcement of the army. It's an ultra rare, but I'm not running a warrior deck. I can't dismantle it though, so it doesn't really matter. Yeah. Okay. Next time we're recording together, bees. I have to remember to call you Arsenal AA Zeus. Sorry, Divine Arsenal AA Zeus Sky Thunder. Or you will probably just ignore me, and you are right to do so. We did by unlocking these get some new card packs we can open. So we might get an ultra rare. We don't know. We might. We might. We won't. Oh, we did. Shit. A psychic synchro. Yeah, we don't care about that. That doesn't do anything. Oh, come on. Secret packs. Cosmic mechanical entities. No, garbage. Okay. And we can buy accessories. We can have like a little person that hangs out with us and stuff like that. We can have Dark Magician hang out with us. We can choose what our background looks like. But it costs like a surprising amount. That is very nearly a full 10 pack, right? And we can choose what the back of our cards looks like. and we can kind of choose what our main icon looks like, which is, you know, things that you can have, but they're not important. I guess the dual background is kind of important because it means it's going to define what you're going to listen to mostly while you're putting stuff together. So we've filled in all of this. That's all done. I need to get one more ultra rare disposed of, so this can get into the sea. Bye! You will not be missed. We go and generate a Ghostrick Dullahan. Apparently that unlocked a key for us. We'll go see what that is first. We'll just go do... So this is Ghostrick Mill. Calling it. I'm going to save. Ah! So we have to remove some cards. So we're going to go and remove the cards that I just don't own. And now it's set. And later on I can go and get duplicates if I need to. But we're going to go and save this. The deck is now saved. Yes, I know that Mischievous Spectres is a thing, but you're not going to let me open it for free. So I don't know why you're acting like that. All right, cool. Shall we fight somebody? Let's go fight a person. I've not entered into any fights yet. I've not piloted this deck before. I sort of know how it's supposed to work. We'll fucking see. Battle with players all across the world. Compete for the top spot as strongest duelist. Yeah, we got ranked duels. Cool. Standard rookie tier. We are going to go and change decks. We want the Ghostrick Mill deck, please. Let's see how this deck fails. I'm sure that this deck is perfectly fine and I'm piloting it poorly, but we'll see what we can do. There is no region lock. There's no regional selecting. Oh, we just got somebody immediately. Nice. Noodle Galaxy. I would like to go second, please. What did we start with? Target 1 level 4 most in the graveyard special summon. One was equal low level to that. It needs to be in the graveyard first. Once per battle phase, you can activate one of these effects. Add one Ghostrick. Target one Ghostrick monster you control. Change that to face down position if you do. Opposing monster. Cool. Discard one spell card. Okay, sick. Well. Ghostrick Mary cannot be normal summoned. This is when you take damage, you can discard this card. Special strike one. Okay, gonna go set this. We're then gonna set this. And then we're going to end our turn. All right. All right, Noodle Galaxy. Wagwan. Wagwan. Let's go. We're both going to be playing really slow because we're both probably beginners. We're both probably entire beginners. They might even have one of the starter decks. I don't know. We've not seen a face-up card yet. It might actually be... Oh, nothing. Okay. All right. I'll take this. Ghostrick Stein. Cool. We can cannot be normal summoned unless you can change a Ghostrick monster once per turn. You can change this card to face-up position. When this card inflicts battle damage to the opponent, you can add one Ghostrick spell card to deck to hand. Yes. So we want to flip summon this. Do you want to do something in response? You're gonna do something about the fact that there's a 100 damage monster out here. Ain't doing shit. Cool. We can summon this. Let's summon this. Cool. Gonna do shit? Cool. Cool. We are going to go to... Hold on. Discard one card and then target up to 2 spells first on the field. Yeah. We're gonna do that. We're gonna play this. Because I don't like that face down card. We are going to get rid of Necroquip Prism for now. And then this can go away. I don't know what that is. Oh. What are you doing in response? What are you doing in response? You gonna do anything in response to me destroying? No, I ain't gonna do shit. Cool. So now there's nothing that you can do to stop me. We're gonna go to battle phase. I'm gonna deal you 1,700 damage, which is not a lot. Do you have... So you have a hand trap. The fact that there's nothing on the field, but it's still kind of waiting for your response, suggests that you have something in your hand that you can play to block my bullshit. We're going to activate the effect of Ghostrick Stein. We are going to get Ghostrick Mansion. We are going to go to our secondary main phase. We're going to play Ghostrick Mansion. Anything? I can flip myself back face down every time. Oh my god! Oh no! Because it asks for right of reply every time I do the flip effect, and I will do this every turn. I will, at the end of my turn, flip all of my creatures face down every time. So this is maybe a bit of a slow deck to go and play in this format. If it gives right of reply every time I do this, this might be a little miserable to play live, but it's fine. This is the archetype that I wanted to build. I wanted to build the silly troll ghost deck. So, to explain what this deck is supposed to do, all of my ghosts can flip face down at the end of their turn, or whenever they like. And they usually do silly things when they flip face up. Can do one of these effects, target one Ghostrick monster you control, takes that to face down, defense position. We're going to cancel for now. What does this do? Increase the level of the monster. Tribute this card, add one Galaxy card from your deck to your hand, except Galaxy Wizard. Right. Boo! So what I get to do is, with this trap card, I get to flip one of my cards face up, which then forces them to flip one of their cards face down, so they don't get to do anything with it. It's just really mean and shitty. It's during the battle phase, though. I did this a hair too early. Ooh. Oh. Yeah, no, when there are 4 monsters in the field, destroy all face-up monsters. No. No, you don't get that level 8. 3,000 attack card? No. No, 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 no. You don't get to do that. You don't get to do that. You absolutely do not get to do that. I'm sorry. Face down monsters cannot be attacked. If all monsters are face down, you can attack directly if all monsters in post control and face down position. Yeah, cool. So I'm going to draw this card. Ghostrick Renovation. Sweet. I don't need that right now. Target one Ghostrick from the field zone. Turn it to hand and activate one from a hand or deck. You can banish this card to a graveyard, then target Ghostrick XYZ monster you control. Vessel summon. Ooh! We might experiment with that. We're going to set this. Banish this card from your graveyard. Then, yeah. I can switch this to the other field spell. What we're going to do is we're going to flip summon you. And you. You clearly have something in your hand that can do shit. Gonna hit battle. We want to... Yes. So we're going to do this to go look in our deck for another spell or trap card that we like. Monsters you control, Ghostrick monsters cannot attack. Ugh. That's too complicated of an idea for me to try and process right now. We're going to take Ghostrick Scare. An attack for 100. A thing that I could have done in my first main phase and then didn't because I'm an idiot. I don't have a second level 1 monster, so we're going to go to our second main phase. We're going to flip these both face down again. I really shouldn't have... Well, I would say I shouldn't have chosen a slow deck. This is the deck that I wanted to build. If this frustrates them into quitting early, then that's how that be. I am winning, so... You gotta play to win, innit? You gotta play to win. Unfortunately, I'm not drawing my other like monster cards. Galaxy Brave. Reveal one photo monster. Normal special summoned. Wait, hold on. Oh, no, it's fine. I don't need to activate either of my traps for that. You're good. I was very concerned that I would have to do a reverse maneuver. You can target a galaxy monster in your graveyard and it becomes the strength of the thing. Cancel, you're fine. The moment you attack me, I'm going to flip one of my cards face up and then flip that card back to being face down again. And I think, while cards are face down, I don't know whether their effects matter. Galaxy Expedition, if you control, special summon one in defense position. You can only activate one per turn. I'm good. But yes. I didn't respond to you, Come and Go Tavern, but leaning into the boo moment is, yeah, that is exactly the thing we want to do. We're not going to do anything yet. It only matters during the battle phase. I have a number of combat tricks on hand to avoid taking damage if I don't want to. Once per turn, when you discard this card, when you take damage, you can discard this card. I would need to kept it in my hand to do that. You see. So as it stands, I don't actually want to go and take damage while I've got Ghostrick Mirror on the field. I understand. I understand. Oh, summoning a new thing, right? Ah, an Xyz summon. Galaxy E. Galaxy Eyes Photon Lord. Cannot be destroyed by card effects. You can activate this effect. You can detach one material. Oh, I can still flip that upside down though. So we're going to cancel. I can still flip that face down. Activate the effect. As you end your turn, I'm going to flip this face up. No. So, no, I don't need to chain it. I'm going to flip you face down. Bye. Please. I don't have any level 1, 4 or lower cards in my graveyard, so that's actually not super useful right now. Dun 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 dun. Banish this card from your graveyard. Yes. What we're gonna go and do is we're gonna flip summon. We are going to activate Ghostrick Renovation. Yes. We are going to get Museum or Parade. Yes. Cool. We're gonna go and hit battle phase. We're crawling through this. It's fine. I do not need to declare that effect. It didn't do any damage. Okay. Oh, they're having a connection issue. Didn't do any damage? Why? Ah, right. Because of Ghostrick Parade. I see. That is a worse card. That is a worse card than I was expecting. You're missing a very slow game with Yu-Gi-Oh! Different name, but using this target as a material. A special summon. Yeah, one goes through. Target one. I have to have an Xyz monster that I already control. I see. I mean, I'm going to keep flipping that card up. It's becoming a different Xyz monster. Galaxy Full Eyes Photon Dragon. Oh. 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 Well. Well, shit. Well, shit. Oh no. Fuck me. This is fine. This is fine. I guess I don't have too much responses for if I have my spells broken. I guess it's just searching more. But I'm about to take oh, okay. Wait, why? Why did you get to circle some of this from your hand? You didn't tribute any. You didn't tribute any during your because an attack I can add from my deck to my hand. Yes, please. We're gonna take a Jack Frost. And then I should be able to discard this Jack Frost. I should be able to discard this Jack Frost to flip that card face down. Okay, okay. We still styling. The fuck was that card? Excuse me. Droll and Lockbird added to main deck to hand. Hand this to the graveyard. Cannot be added. For the rest of the turn, cards not be added to either player's main deck to the hand. Right, I see. Yeah, we're gonna use that effect activation to prevent me from taking another 3,000 damage. I get to summon this card instead. You can't attack while you're face down, I hope. Good. Jesus. Alright, cool. I can start making my own Xyz monsters, I think, from here. Ghostrick Vanish. Reveal a Ghostrick monster in your hand. This turn, Ghostrick cards you control and face down defense monster can be targeted or destroyed by card effects. Cool. Neato. Once per turn. Halve its attack until end of turn. Okay, sure. We're gonna flip these cards face up. I'm sweating because I don't know if I'm doing this right. Jesus Christ. Yeah, cool. I'm going to special summon my Ghostrick Dullahan. Select. We're getting rid of 2 level 1 monsters. I've been really unlucky in terms of just drawing my creature cards. The way that this deck is supposed to be work is that you fetch your creature cards pretty rapidly. Cool. Oh, Max C. You have a Max C, of course you do. Attach an Xyz mirror and halve this thing's attack. I don't know if I can. No. We're gonna cancel. Right, cool. There's a card in my graveyard. Effect activation. We're going to. If I banish this, I may special summon from my extra deck 1 Ghostrick Xyz with a different name. Using this as the thing. Yeah. So that goes away. Select this monster. Jesus, sweating. Chain another card effect? No, we're fine. I guess we want this one. It's not strong enough. Back to my hand. No, that's not good enough. Target set, then someone target set. for the target. Okay. Yes. Detach when exceeds monster. The target one face of monster in the field with attack less than or equal combined attack of all Ghostrick monsters on the field. Right, cool. This might be the play. I don't have the math in my head to do this. I'm sweating. Nope, that doesn't equal 4,000. I don't think. I don't think my materials count. Oh, okay, cool. Now we're gonna do this one. Select. Face up attack. Here. Ah! Do I want to special summon something? I don't. I do want to use one of my materials. Into the deck. Special cards. Yes. We're gonna detach you. Deck to my hand. Not my field spells though. This please. Target one level 4 or lower monster card in your graveyard. Special summon one monster from your hand with an equal or lower. I don't have any other creatures in my hand. I can't do that. Cool. I can't attack this turn. This is bad. Can't do that. I think we're fucked. I can't flick that face down. I think we just lose. Okay. Yeah. Yeah, we just lose. I don't have a response to that. I need to find another way to flip it face down, and I don't have a method of doing so. So I think we're just going to get clapped. I think we're just going to go get clapped. Good God. Although Nuddle Galaxy is having horrendous connection issues, so maybe he'll just disconnect. Station? Oh, I could have done... Oh, that's fine. I had a way around it, but he can destroy... He can destroy spells. Yeah. Destroy one card opponent controls, so it would have been a... Would have been a wash. Would have been a wash. Yeah. And this is how we learn. Are there too many spells in this deck? Because I thought we had a lot of creatures. I thought we had quite a few creatures. So I'm a bit surprised and disappointed that we didn't run into any of them at all. Is our card draw not good enough? I mean, we should probably have some max Cs in this deck, to be honest. The fact that we don't is actually a pretty big oversight. Max C is apparently one of the best cards in the game, and we can have 3 of them, so we probably should do that. But I figured I would believe in the deck list. I would believe in the deck list first, but I think this was a grave error. But hey, it's all good. Well, isn't that worse? You could have killed me this turn. You could have killed me this turn. The amount of damage that your cards would have dealt would have been enough to have defeated me if you had attacked normally. But I guess you're just stunting now. Although I need to double check what this does. Special summoned monster your opponent controls, destroy it. Ah, so you're going to do that specifically to try and get rid of Ghostrick Angel. I see. You summon it again in defense position, apparently. Summon this card in defense position and detach from next seas monster. Take one galaxy photos directly in your deck and special summon it or attach. Right, okay. So it's finding ways to cheat out big dude. Okay. Cypher Dragon. Your win condition is back. You have roughly around the same amount of damage you could have dealt now that you did before you did all the special summons, which you didn't need to do. But it's all good. I think you got me, friend. But we gotta play through to the end or I don't get rewards. Additional dragons. Big galaxy dragons. Which is fine, because this deals 1,000 left over to me, I assume. Because the damage they'll deal will be halved due to Ghostrick Mansion. But, because I've got a thing on the field face up, they can actually deal damage to it. Which is a misplay on my part. I should have flipped them both face down. Oh. You can discard materials off it to give it more attack. I see. Yeah. Yeah, big damage. Big damage. We did our best. Oh, that's right. Buying gold was a thing that we also needed to... buying the gold route is a thing that we were supposed to go and do. So let's go and do that really quick before we'll do a second one, then we'll take a break, and then we'll go and play Lost Kingdoms. This is my bad, because I went and decided that the deck archetype I really wanted to play was one that is really slow and specifically fucks with people. And maybe I shouldn't have done that. Maybe I should have just picked a deck that is really straightforward and quick and wins matches quickly. But it's all good. It's all good. It's all good. I like playing mill, although this deck doesn't quite kick in the mill condition that I'm looking for. Primus Samar. Hi Tom. Hi Tom. I hope you're doing well. No worries for choosing late. You're here. You can go and see the second match of the day. It will go maybe similarly poorly. Oh, going second is fine. I think my deck specifically wants to go second, so that is A-okay. Yeah, I mean, this is a art. Here we go. Creatures that do things. This is actually a very good opening hand. Once per turn, is destroyed by the opponent's card effect or by battle. Special summon this card face down. Sure. Normal special summoned. Change that to face down position. There must be another Ghostrick on the field to resolve effect. Jiangxi cannot be normal summoned. Flip face up, you can... When this card is flip face up, you can... Level 1 or less. Sure. So we're going to put Ghostrick Mansion out first. This is so much better in terms of, like, options. Yeah, we can only set monsters on our opening turn. But that is okay. Yeah, they appear in my in my second round, but that's okay. This is okay. Ooh. We are going to take that effect activation, please. When you take damage, you can discard this card, special summon one Ghostrick monster from your deck and face down. From my deck? Okay. Yeah. We're gonna go find our skeleton, I think. Or no, we're gonna get Lantern. Ow. Hey, thank you for the raid. Take two action. How's it going? For those who do not know, I am your androgynous AI game show host from the Futurecaster. We are playing Top Deck Tuesdays. Every Tuesday we like to play digital card games. And we are giving Yu-Gi-Oh! Master Duel a whirl. I am doing well, thank you very much. You can change this flip face up. You can target one Ghostrick card in your graveyard. Set that card. You can change face up monsters. Right, okay. That would have been very good to set face down. Learning how the deck works. It's all good. We're gonna flip summon you. Yes. Where are my skeletons? Oh, that's right. Yeah. When an opponent's monster goes direct attack, or when the Ghostrick monster you control is targeted for an attack, you can negate the attack and you special this card. Right. So we don't need to flip some of that right now. What we are going to do is some Ghostrick Mummy here. Maybe what level is this? It's a level 1 creature. And I get to summon an additional card this turn, that's right. So I'm going to summon this here. It gives me that for free. I'm going to flip summon this. Doesn't do anything inherently. But what I am going to go and do is special summon. You've been playing this for too long. Ah, well. The Ghostrick Dullahan, select. And some of these. I am a neophyte at Yu-Gi-Oh! But we're doing our best. It's really weird watching this as only basic knowledge of the game from a couple expansions. Is you get what's going on, but there's also stuff happening beyond you. Yeah. Do I want to? We're gonna actually. We're gonna also Xyz summon the Ghostrick Alucard. Ghostrick Angel. Yeah. 2 level 4 monsters. Can I do that? Oh, I see. Yeah, okay, we're good. We're good, we're good, we're good. I was having a moment of like, what the fuck do we do? But I think we're okay. We're gonna go to battle phase. We're gonna go to attack step. Hit you. Oh, just scooped. Okay. Never mind. 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 You don't get the rewards unless you finish the fight, bro. I mean, thank you for the rewards. I appreciate the fact that you're giving me all these bits and pieces. Don't put me in bronze tier. Don't put me in bronze tier for defeating just one person because they quit. That's a really bad plan. That's a really bad plan. You shouldn't do that. You shouldn't. But we're gonna do one more duel because that wasn't the real thing. That wasn't the real thing. We're still getting into it. Fighting somebody from Japan, apparently. I'd like to go second, please. Online hasn't been fun. So you've been playing this a lot, but you've not been enjoying the online. That's, I'm sorry to hear. I'm sorry to hear. Bronze players tend to quit when things don't go their way. Nah, you gotta see the match through to the end, because that's how you get the XP. As I understand, you're specifically rewarded for finishing matches. What's this? Bingo machine, go! Reveal 3 cards from your deck that each meets one of the following criteria. Your opponent randomly picks 1 key to add to your hand. A blue eyes monster, a spell, this one. Don't know what it was, but thanks. Oh, cool. I gave you a blue eyes white dragon. Neat. Excuse me. So you've just revealed that you can only special summon 1 blue eyes alternative once per turn this way. It becomes blue white wise dragon in the field. You can select 1. Once per turn, you can target 1 monster your opponent controls, destroy. What the fuck? I mean, this game is definitely polished in terms of what it's supposed to be doing, but it's not. When exactly 1 face-up Ghostrick monster you control and no other card is destroyed by battle or an opponent's graveyard effect and sent to your graveyard, target 2 Ghostrick monsters to your graveyard with different names. Okay, well, I can't do that because none of my shit's been destroyed yet. Can't be normal summon unless you control a Ghostrick monster once per turn. You can change this face take damage. You can discard this card. Special summon 1 Ghostrick monster from your deck and face down position. You can only use that once per turn. Post monster declares a direct attack, or when Ghostrick monster you control is targeted for an attack, you can negate it, and if you do, special summon this card face down to this position. Because I'm about to go and take 1,500 damage for basically free. Which is bad. That's bad. I don't want that. Because both of these negate the attack. Cool. I'm just going to end my turn. And cry. And cry. Because all of these cards require me to get clapped to do things. And then once I get hit, I can then do things in response. Hopefully this means he's going to try and swing for me with 2 cards, because it means I can cancel both of those attacks and summon Lantern and Jack Frost, hopefully. Which gives me a turn to work out the fuck I'm going to do. Clap deck. Yeah. Deck. face down. Okay. Oh, but if you summon 3, a tuna, it's activated. What? Ah, so this deck is all about just kind of like summoning as many Blue Eyes White Dragons and as rapidly as possible. I understand. I get this. Okay. I mean, clearly you should suspect that something is up by the fact that I have decided to end my turn with nothing on my field, even though I can probably play a card. How big is that? 2,500. Neither player can special summon 2 or more monsters at the same time. Yeah. You don't. No. Don't get to hit me for 2,500. Sorry. I'm not going to let you do that. Okay, that attack is negated. I don't get a flip up effect on this, do I? No. No, it only exists to kind of stall out as Nexie's thing, which kind of requires me. While a Ghostrick monster is on the field, the opponent cannot flip summon when this card in your possession is destroyed by an opponent's card that cannot declare attacks for the rest of the turn. Okay, cool. I can work with that. Set. Don't. I mean, I can set one of these. Let's just set it and then hope. All right, cool. End turn. Hi, Namiria. Good evening. Good evening. Good evening. It is a Top Deck Tuesday. So we play digital card games every Tuesday. We're giving Yu-Gi-Oh! Master Duel a whirl. I don't really know how to play Yu-Gi-Oh! I just read a decent chunk about how to go and play this particular deck before going live. It turns out that because this game itself runs at a pretty kind of like steady, staggered pace, and this deck specifically has a lot of like weird interactions. Things go a little slow, but it's okay. It's okay. We're fine. Are we chaining this? No. Bleh. You're flip face down. You can't attack me now. Go away. All right, cool. Yeah, let's flip this face up. Just so you know that it's a thing I have. Make you scared. Cool. Okay, drawing a new card. Ghostrick Ghoul. Remind me what this does. Once per turn. During your main phase 1, you can target one that becomes equal to the attack of all Ghostrick monsters currently on the field. Until the end of your opponent's next turn, it's the only monster that can attack. That's fine. We're gonna go flip some cards face up. And we're going to turn them into a Ghostrick Dullhan. I think Dullhan can't flip it back face down, I don't think, but it's okay. Yeah. So I flip those cards face down, and I have this trap out that says, hey, you can't flip those face up again. So those are now locked in face down position until this card goes away. Once per turn, during your main phase 1, target one Ghostrick monster you control, its attack becomes the yeah. So we're going to summon this. This attack becomes super big. Hold on. Yeah. So it becomes even bigger. Cool. Now we go to battle step. We're going to attack. Cool. Sick. Oh, I didn't do it right. I didn't do it right. It's fine though. It's fine though. I'm just gonna hit you with everybody. It's fine. What is the side effect on this? Oh, yeah, it's fine. Okay. We've successfully locked the opponent down. They can't flip any of those cards face up. So we're now in a position where we can defend these by flipping them back face down again. We want to flip it face down. No. Okay, cool. When exactly one Ghostrick monster you control face up Ghostrick monsters destroy the battle. Yeah. Target 2 Ghostrick monsters in your graveyard with different names. Summon in the face down defense position. Okay. I can't do that right now. So we're just gonna end. Because I can't flip this face down, I don't think. No. So you're going to have to summon a new thing. You can't use those face down cards. But you can apparently use them as a summon effect. Oh, you're going to tribute them. I see. Sick. Let me cancel. I'm going to do 2 of those. Yeah, I'm gonna cut your... I'm gonna... Yeah! Yeah, sick. Okay. Beacon of Light. If you do not control another Beacon of Light, you have 3 or more graveyards in your graveyard. Target one of them. Special summon it, but negate its effects. Also, equip it with this card. When this card leaves the field, banish the equipped monster. Other monsters you control cannot attack. Also, if you have any number of blue wisers. So I need to maybe, if I can force that to be face down again, then maybe we might be able to make this fucking happen. Oh god. Okay. Destroy the battle. Right, okay. So I'm gonna set that here. I can summon this. I'm gonna summon it just to go and give this more attack. Flip summon. Even stronger. Flip summon. Even stronger. Not quite strong enough to defeat this yet, but that's okay. What can we special summon that we can use? What is this? 1800, 2000. Can also... Right, okay. Yeah, this makes more sense. So we're going to select this and tribute that. Face up attack. Here. I think we got it going. I think we got it going. We're going to use effect activation to change the attack of a monster. We're gonna make you like fucking huge. Oh my god. We're going to go to battle step. We're going to attack you. Neat. We're going to go to second main phase. We're going to flip all of you back face down again. Just go to bed. Just take a nap. Okay. What is your secondary effect? Once per turn, you can detach one material from this card, add one Ghostrick spell track from your deck to your hand. Cool. I am going to do that. We're going to get rid of Ghostrick Mary. I think we have this. I think we have this. You're going to do a thing in response. Cancelled. Okay. Ash Blossom. Can I do it again? I can't. Okay. That's fine. That's fine. That's fine. Ash Blossom is a very good hand trap. I understand. Preventing me from using my special effect. It's all good. It is still a 5,400 attack card. Right, cool, sick. I'm terrified. I'm terrified. I don't know why. Oh, they scoot. They scoot. Cool. It's not awful. The deck will do the thing it's supposed to do if you give it time. It's a slow burn, but I think there's definitely some things that I can do to the deck to make it faster and give it some of those accelerating properties, like having more Ash Blossoms, like having more Max Cs. But that was pretty good. That was pretty good. What we're going to go and do is we're going to go and claim our rewards, and we're going to open our packs that we've earned. Going to claim all these rewards. Bunch of gems. And from our unlimited missions, going to claim rewards. You can claim a Karibo frame. Yay! A new mission. Reach dual rank silver. We did it. We did all right. We did all right. We did pretty good. I think there's a way to. I forget how we can, because we got a bunch of like essentially things that we can use to open packs for free. They're like little bonus things. I think it's yeah. Bonus packs. Here we go. So by doing some challenges and stuff, we've gained packs. I do not think that in this particular like styling of it, we have to open 10. I think we just spend all of our packs. Open. Cool. We did all right. We did all right. Oh, we just get 2. We just get 2. Shit. We'll just skip all of this then. Complete garbage. Complete garbage. Hell yeah. Clown zombie. Jesus. Okay. Right. I think it is now a great time to go and take a break. What I'm going to go and do is that I'm going to go and rehydrate. You should all go and rehydrate. Go take a stretch. And when we return, we're going to be doing the second half of our Top Deck Tuesdays. We're going to be playing the classic GameCube game, Lost Kingdoms, what FromSoft was making before they made Souls games. I'm really excited to go and play it, and I'm sure you're all going to be excited to see it too. So we are going to go and see you in like 5 minutes. Catch you later.